Hey everyone, welcome back to Raspberry Rock. I'm Russell,
I'm City Girl.
and it's that time of year when City Girl spends a lot more time at the cabin than other times of the year. So, what are we doing today?
We're gonna be working on the garden today.
Yay, garden.
Jeez. A little bit more excitement.
Okay, yay! Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this.
I was trying to get to the compost. I was trying to get to the compost.
Well,
Oh my god.
why do we have new roots in here?
I didn't.
Oh, come on. So are you gonna do what?
I'm gonna use this bucket to put the compost in the bucket so I can carry it over.
Okay.
There's a magic door.
Magic door.
Right? And so I can just grab compost, put it in there.
Nice.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know if I can get it out.
All right, I have an old 12-volt pump. Old. This is for the water heater that we tried to use briefly. And I gotta hold this end in the water.
Nothing yet. I can see it though moving. Yeah!
Wow.
Nice. Hey everyone, it's Sunday at the cabin, and for tonight's dinner, we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks now.
So in addition to banana bread that she's made, an apple peach pie that she's made, a competition raspberry rock, beer can pizza, chicken and fry, hand munchie, in addition to everything else like smoked salmon and omelet.
Oh, we had an awesome breakfast this morning.
Oh yeah, and an awesome breakfast. If you're following me on Instagram, then you will have seen banana bread French toast with fruit and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so in addition to all that, what are you doing now?
Well, as I said, we've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks that I'm going to make a salmon wellington at the cabin. And I don't know if you can see this, but I've got all the ingredients laid out here. Got the salmon, the puff pastry, and okay, the salmon wellington sort of follows a recipe, sort of doesn't follow a recipe. So I'm going to call it a bit of a padish. And I've got some mushrooms, breadcrumbs, cream cheese, and we'll see how it goes.
Now do a Vanna White. Or Vanna White or Price is Right? Do a Price is Right. Or use your other hand. Your left hand go like this. The fingers. The fingers.
The fingers?
Yeah. You know?
Is this going to be like...
Why can't you do that? Look at the way I'm doing
Well,
it.
like you...
So we seem to spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
This weekend? Or just in general?
Well, when you're here, we do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad thing. Mmm.
That's good, huh?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so let's describe the flavors that we're tasting.
Fish. Mushroom. Or am I supposed to be like really fancy and...
So it's not very saucy, as you noticed, because I did add breadcrumbs to bind the mushroom mixture. But I think the mushroom complements the salmon very well, and of course pastry wrapped around it.
It's good.
Did you do that just because it was hot?
Yeah, it was very hot.
And we're just having it with sweet potato mash. Just keep it simple. I think this could be as elegant as you want it to be. It's just an elegant, simple dish.
I think you could have some sauce here for dipping.
Well, actually, we do have some.
Okay, we're going to put some dipping sauce on here. Then we're going to go eat it.
Yep. Okay.
Where am I going? I'm going to put sauce on this. Well, garden's all planted. And a good watering system, too, to get her watered. I think that was one of my big failures last year is I didn't get out there every day watering it. It was just such a pain in the ass with that watering jug. Going up and down each row and then going over and filling the jug up. Only problem is going to be when that wet area over there dries up. It has the last couple of summers. Every summer. And there's like no rain in the forecast either. It's pretty dry right now. And that pump is not strong enough to pull water up from the big pond. So, I don't know what that means. Like if I take a 5-gallon bucket of water to the big pond and take it up there, how quickly is that going to shoot through that sprinkler? I'm thinking pretty quick. So either a stronger pump or I don't know what. Anyway, it's the worst point in the weekend. The point where City Girl goes home. I should say back to the city. This is home. But home is where my wife is. So I have a hard time with the nouns. Anyway, gotta pack up. The worst part. Willow. Ooh. Well, my germinations and styrations, I don't have a whole lot left for this video. It's Friday, it's like 2:30 right now. And it's quite chilly. It's about 10 Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? About 50? I'm guessing? I'm not sure. Yeah, I wasn't going to put out a video at all today, but I started looking at some of the stuff that I have, and I'd had a little bit. Everything you've seen up to this point I had. But what I thought I'd do is I'd throw in at the end here our cooking competition kitchen showdown video that we did for the Municipality of Tweed thing, their kitchen showdown. If you're on our Facebook page, then you will probably have seen that come by. Looks like we're not going to win that one. The people who shared the video the most are the ones that are going to win, I guess. Anyway, we'll show that, and so that takes you back a little bit of time, and that'll be the rest of the video. So if you've already seen the kitchen showdown, you don't have to watch this part. And yeah, that's gonna be it. And we'll see you at the live stream on the alternate channel. Ready? Go. Hello everyone and welcome to Raspberry Rock. I'm Russell and this is my wife, City Girl. Today we're taking part in a cooking competition put on by the Municipality of Tweed, in which we take 5 mystery ingredients and prepare something with them. Well, I picked the ingredients up the other day and here are what they are. We have chicken breasts from Gateway Family Restaurant, bacon from Palmatier Abattoir, pizza dough from Pizza Latinas, tomato and potatoes from Tom's Value Mart. We're calling this thing we're cooking today, we just made this up, the Raspberry Rock Beer Can Pizza Chicken and Fry Hand Munchie. We made that up like minutes ago. We said, what is this thing called? It's a hand munchie of some type. Anyway, I started this morning. I took the 2 chicken breasts and I've been marinating them all day. We've got about 2 tablespoons of Italian dressing in here and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to put those back in the fridge for a sec because we're going to be barbecuing them later. But right now, we're going to City Girl in the kitchen. Here we go.
First, we're making our bacon tomato jam with bacon, tomato, as well as some apple cider vinegar, some brown sugar. What else do we have? Salt and pepper. So we gotta fry up the bacon first. Our second step is to make the jammy part of it. Our bacon needs to cool for a bit, so we're gonna assemble the tomato and take it from there. We're gonna start the process for making the fries. We only have olive oil, so that's what we got and that's what we're going with.
And who skinned the potatoes?
Oh, Russell skinned the potatoes.
Yeah, I had to do something. So you heard me say something earlier about beer can something. Yeah, so we need a empty beer can. Okay. Wait. No, we need 2 empty beer cans. Hold on. Okay. What are we doing?
We're drinking beer.
The next step on the stairs to success. The barbecue. So the trick with chicken is we're going to sear it first over the coals and then we're going to offset it to cook the rest of the way. And I'm going to be using a meat thermometer here to measure the temperature. So I'm aiming around 400 degrees to cook the chicken the rest of the way. And I'm gonna bring the pizza out here shortly. So the pizza dough also goes offset. And it's only gonna be on here for a few minutes. And this is one of those things, I don't really know what the timing is like. I'm just gonna keep checking the consistency of the dough and see if it's cooked. And hopefully this will fit over top. I don't know that it will. I'll move the chicken out of the way and put them in the center. More to the center. Ah, Russell! Little char on the pizza dough never hurt anybody. Okay. And again, I'm aiming for 400 for this. So my first thing was a fail. I had too much dough on it, and it just kept pulling down towards the bottom of the can. And there was just way too much dough on it. That's this one. So I'm still cooking it just to make sure that we can use it later in something. But this is the replacement. I already took one in. We'll show you in a sec. Chicken's almost done. Here's the first one that's done. I'm looking for a nice, you want it cooked all the way through and a nice firm texture to it. Yeah, just like that. So if your crust starts to get a brown spot because it's closer to the coals, just watch it and shift it a bit. The last one took about 10 minutes to cook nicely, a little bit longer than I thought. So yeah, just keep turning it a little bit. I feel it's just a little bit soft right now, so I'm going to let it cook just a little bit more. Alright, time to pull this off. That's feeling good. Nice and firm all the way around. I will come back for that later. Okay, we're almost there. I would feel remiss if I didn't say, when you're joining two pieces of pizza dough, like the round part and the, I'm going to cut off my head, Russell, and the bottom, make sure you pinch it together. Pinch it really good together all the way around and up the seam as well. And pinch it together so it won't fall apart. Otherwise it just kind of springs open. And how do we get this off here?
Yeah, good luck.
What was this used for? I don't know. I think if I just do this, it's going to come right off. See this? Be careful, you don't want to cut the pasta. Now, the other thing too is what you're about to see here, what we're about to do. If you put your pasta dough too high in the can, just cut off the, what do I call it? Pasta dough. If you do your pizza dough too high, you're just going to cut off the excess that you don't need. You'll see what I'm talking about here shortly. All right, we're still working this. Just shifting it. You don't want to punch a hole in the bottom either. Now the first one I did, the one that fell apart, I put olive oil on the inside of the dough. This one I didn't, and I didn't with the last one either, so maybe that's, there we go. Nice. No holes. Nice cup of pizza dough, yeah. Let's get this one in. Oh, that one came out much nicer. Oh, I see a tiny little hole. Hopefully that won't impact anything. Okay, are we ready for the... Oh no, we gotta... do you want to cut the chicken?
No.
I'll cut the chicken. We want this... You know, that's the roundest chicken breast ever. You kind of want to cut this with the grain. And what I'm going to do here is we're going to cut this and I'm going to let it rest for a while. In fact, I probably should have let it rest before I cut it. I'll let this one rest. We'll come back in maybe about 10 minutes. We're back. We tried a little bit of this chicken, and it is super tender and moist, which could actually cause a problem. Here are 2 cups. Unfortunately, 1 tomato does not create a whole lot of jam. So, what you want to do is, like, we're going to, at some point, pour the jam in these cups, in the bottom of the cups, and really you want the jam to come up about halfway on the cup. Maybe a third to halfway, but we don't have enough jam. So one thing I'm going to do here, we're going to add some condiments. So I'm going to add a little bit of Conquesso cheese, and I'm just going to spread it around the top part of the cup, just a little bit. City Girl would like something else in her cup, so I'm just going to try and do a little. She wants Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, so we're going to squirt a little bit in here, and then spread it around the top of the cup.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add some chipotle habanero pepper because I like the hot stuff. That was maybe a lot.
Here goes the jam, and we're just gonna put it right in the cup. Oops, I missed. Shoot, I lost some. And now, for the piece of resistance. A fry, a piece of chicken, another fry, another piece of chicken, another fry. Try and stay away from the wiggly ones. Another piece of chicken. Okay, here we go. So the trick is, you've got the dip on the bottom, so you're going to dip your thing in there.
That jam is so good.
And you can double dip. You're allowed to do that since it's your own cup. If you need to, start working down your cup. If it's too big, this is what the added condiment, the Conquesso cheese or the barbecue sauce is for. You can also, if you had enough sauce, if for some magical reason you managed to pick up more than 1 small tomato to do this, smear the whole inside of the cup. And if you had lots of dip on the bottom, just drag your fry or your piece of chicken up the side of the cup for more sauce. That way.
For anyone that hasn't made tomato bacon jam, it's got that sweet, savory taste to it. It really complements the fries.
Yeah, the jam is delicious.
And the chicken.
I'm just sticking the small parts way back in and going for the big parts, and then I'm gonna eat down my cup. The chicken turned out so tender and moist. It's like working against us because it's like you don't want to break it. It keeps breaking it. It's wonderful.
There you go. A munchie.
A hand munchie.
A hand munchie in a cup.
Now if you... It's always really good. It's no shame if you have to use a fork. Get your fork in there to dig stuff out, or a spoon. And if you dig down one side like I'm doing, yeah, it gets easier to get those little pieces in there.
And you know what? The dough didn't dry out on the barbecue. It really is nice and tender. Oh. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to put mine just like that, and we're going to get a close-up.
Okay.
The final shot. Will you stay there, you piece of chicken? The final shot. This will be the final shot. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed our...
Padish.
It's a padish. The Raspberry Rock beer can pizza chicken and fry and munchie. I got it all. In other words, a padish. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you... I can't say we'll see you in the next video. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Peace out.